You'll notice I'm standing next to an empty trailer this morning. That's because I'm going to celebrate the 100th video of Nutter Speed Shop in a very special way. I'm going to go buy a Scorpion bullwhip, and I'm bringing you along for the ride. The Scorpion bullwhip is somewhat of an obscure snowmobile, so I thought I'd take just a second to tell you what it is. It was Scorpion's entry for cross-country racing in 1977. It was a 340 liquid-cooled twin-pipe, twin-carb sled. It made 56 horsepower, and it had a jack shaft, which was a first for Scorpion at that time, at least to my knowledge. They looked sexy. These were some of the most beautiful snowmobiles that were ever made. I've known about them since I was a kid, and I've always wanted one. And when my buddy Dwayne said he was going to sell his, I had to jump at the chance. The time was right for me to buy a bullwhip. Now, this particular bullwhip, even though my friend Dwayne had it, it's been apart for a long time, and Dwayne has a lot of projects moving through his shop, so I knew this was going to be sort of a combination barn find and scavenger hunt, and it certainly was. I'd started out in the mezzanine, and that's the first couple clips you're going to see. It was about 110 degrees up there, very crowded, not a lot of room to move. I'm trying to get this pristine, freshly repainted 10 years ago, but still not scratch hood down without damaging anything. And then I also had to dig out the track and suspension. It was a bit of a struggle. You're really only going to see just where they were sitting when I found them. And then I'll bring you into the horse barn area and show you where I found the rest of the sled. Well, at least the rest of the sled that I got. There's the first part. There's the bullwhip hood. There it is. Way at the bottom of this pile of crap. That's the track and skid. Gonna hand that down.
Big construction company.
All right, here's the track. There's where Tommy and Dwayne are.
Yeah.
We got to get the track and skid together as a unit off of this mezzanine. And we're all old. I'm the youngster of the bunch. Good Lord, I think I just found it. Holy cow. If that's it, that's a buried bullwhip. I don't know if that's it or not. All right. Here's bullwhip chassis. It had this Rotax motor in it. You know that's going to Greg. We got some skis. They're pretty beat, but they look like normal Scorpion skis. We got the remnants of the seat. We got the steering. We got the plastics for the hood. We got the drive shaft. I got most of a bullwhip here. I do not think I have everything. In fact, I'm fairly certain I don't. But we're getting there. It's a start. I got my bullwhip loaded up. I bought it from my buddy Dwayne. Thanks, Dwayne.
Sorry.
You don't get a chance to buy one of these very often.
I know, I feel bad.
I'm going to have to make some parts and stuff, but look it. We're saving it. We're saving it. It's going to be great.
Thank you, John. I really appreciate that.
Thank you, Dwayne. Just unloading some stuff from the Jeep, and yeah, it's just kind of sitting there. I kind of taped the little grill mouthpiece into it and just threw the headlight on. But, geez, even doing that makes me feel a lot better. It's going to be a great project. Well, I've just been kind of playing with it, putting it together. I think I showed you the hood already. You got the headlight pod in it and stuff, and it's starting to look like a bullwhip. The headlight pod's acceptable. This guy down here needs some plastic work, or maybe I'll find one. Seems unlikely, but you never know. There's the bullwhip drive shaft. Kind of got the steering put together the way it goes. I do not think that's the correct jack shaft. That looks like a Polaris jack shaft somebody stuck in there to me. The poor bulkhead has been butchered. This is all steel. This is steel. It's been scabbed onto the aluminum. So whatever the original tab was for the jack shaft is gone. I think the bulkhead was all aluminum probably. Like, these must have been the original motor mounts. So I've got my work cut out for me. There's no guilt. Anything I do to this sled is only going to improve it. You know, I'm not trying to do a restoration. I'm trying to do maybe a preservation and make a rider out of it, just so I can enjoy riding it and other people can enjoy seeing it. That's about it. I think I got enough parts to do that. It's obviously going to throw a pile of cash at this thing before I'm done. The seat's got to get recovered. I'm hoping the foam's okay. Doesn't look great. Hopefully can find a nice gas tank. I was told that's just a normal Scorpion gas tank. It does have the rear tank in it. I don't have any idea of the condition. It's there. Doesn't smell like gas, and there's no rust on that, so that's a good sign. This crack you can see, that's just a cover over the top of the gas tank, so there is some hope the gas tank's okay. So I couldn't wait. I had to put the hood on, even though I don't even have all the hood hardware on it. Don't have any of the hood hardware on it. I actually have it kind of sitting on a block of wood there. But I just wanted to have a look at it, and I wanted you to have a look at it and see what the sled's going to look like. You really got to see it when it's on the snow, when it's on its track. It's so incredibly low to the ground, and they just look really cool. So maybe I'll drop the table down quick and give you a look at that. You just can't do it justice until I get it done. But believe me, it's going to be awesome when it's done. So I'm going to wrap up this video just by saying, even though this looks like a pile of parts, this is really a dream sled for me, and I hope you're going to follow along and enjoy as I do the build-up on this sled. My goal is to have it be a running, riding sled for next season.